Lots of people want us to offer flirting tips or pickup lines. We're going to tell you the truth.
We create content like this every week, so be sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. So what's the secret, Jeff?
Strategies, pickup lines, mind games are all dishonest. Maybe it's not maliciously dishonest, but it's dishonest about who you are and what you really think. You don't deepen connection with a dating partner by playing games, by pretending you like them less than you really do. It's scary to be the first one to say, I love you.
Really, the best way to show up in any relationship is as your authentically best self.
Right, so the key to deepening relationships and dating and progressing is actually vulnerability. The ability to be seen. Your deepest desires, your dreams, your fears, your insecurities. There was a time early in my relationship with Cathy when I was triggered by several pretty innocuous things that she did. I actually thought about breaking up with her a couple of times when I was in the middle of that trauma. But when I figured out that this was really coming from something inside of me, my own insecurities, I wrote her a letter about it. It can be scary to open your heart that much to someone, but Cathy's response was beautiful. I think that contributed to us becoming closer, actually.
Did it help you feel safe talking to me?
Absolutely, because once I could see that Cathy could accept me even with all my fears and insecurities and whatever, then I really knew we had something.
One of my favorite things about getting to know Jeff was our first phone call. I remember I was walking around a park. I had him on speakerphone and I was just chatting up a storm with him. There were things he told me that resonated with my heart in a way that I didn't expect. It actually set us up for a lot of very high expectations on our first date because of how intimate and vulnerable and authentic this first phone call was.
I mean, I even told Cathy things during that phone call that I had never told my former wife.
I didn't know that it was something he hadn't. In fact, I maybe just figured he was good at sharing the deepest parts of his heart and his greatest desires. But for whatever reason, he felt like sharing that with me.
We know that it's scary to be very vulnerable when you're getting to know someone.
Especially when you've been in a previous relationship, whether it be marriage or a serious partnership, and things didn't go well.
We also may have deep insecurities about whether we are acceptable to other people, particularly people we like. And there's a great temptation to just try to be what that other person wants in order to keep that relationship going. But that's a big mistake. The key to deepening connection is authenticity and vulnerability. Be seen, warts and all.
Exactly. If you want to be in a real relationship, long-term relationship, then you want to be real.
Ultimately, safety comes from knowing that the other person can accept you as you really are.
And being accepted for who you really are is one of the most precious gifts we could ever receive.
Remember that any time is a great time for more love in your life. So be vulnerable.